Morning. I still haven't got a haircut. It is nearly 12 o'clock to be fair, so it's only just morning. This week hasn't gone to plan, mainly because all 4 children and wife have been ill with flu. I've managed to dodge it up to now, but it's inevitable. I'm going to get it at some point. So yeah, like I said, all plans have not worked. But I did get that overalert system fitted, which is the Fitbit for cows. In Lancashire, got that fitted on Monday. Well, it's technically Cumbria, but it's an LA postcode. I don't know where the border is. Mainly, if you want to work it out, drive down the M6 and find out where it starts raining. That's when you get into Lancashire. So yeah, we did manage to get some car frames delivered yesterday. That's why the top's not on the pickup. That's why I have the top that I have on my pickup, because if you need to, you stand it up, lift it off, and you've got full height. I've run them for years. They're really good. They're not waterproof, but most of them aren't, so keeps most of the water out. But anyway, never mind. One thing, it's Friday and we are on moving still. Nige is here. We have a Transit Tornado, which is like custom 8-seater van, which we bought earlier in the year because we've got 4 kids and 2 car seats don't fit in an Audi estate like you would think, and leave room for a 9-year-old. So we bought that earlier in the year. It's a great van. I didn't want to buy it, but it made sense, and in fairness, it's yeah, serving its purpose really well. So you can lift all the seats out, which we have done. So we've got basically a full-size van. So all the stuff that was in here, which was to do with work, which was the lax line stuff, has gone. That's gone in one van load, and then I've got some more stuff in the shed over there, and then we've got all my stuff in the office. So we are getting there, but right now I'm no better off for having the new workshop because I'm still split between 2 places. Well, technically I'm split between, well, not quite, split between 3 in a way. There's still a bit of stuff down in the workshop, but I want to get my office moved up there as soon as possible because that's going to make life a lot easier. So yeah, we'll Nigel's taking the van up. I'm just going to follow up, got to get some bits rounded up, and we will push on. That's the seats out of the van. There's like 2s and singles. The 2s are heavy, but equally it does mean you get full use of a van. Morning. Saturday morning, up at the workshop. First cup of tea that I've made in the workshop, sponsored by Ironsons. Quality feed from Massam. I don't buy feed off Ironsons, I buy forklifts. That's where the forklift came from, and they're also our next door neighbour. So thanks for the cups. This is a load of stuff out of my office. I haven't really seen the benefit of having a workshop yet, because the whole point was that everything was in one place, and up to now I've still been split between home and here. So yeah, that's going to hopefully make a big difference, the fact that everything's in one place. One thing that Phil did yesterday, which is very exciting for me, is he put some lights in the fridge body. Look at that. So when I'm spray painting, that's just like brilliant. Going to put a false wall in that end and make a bit of a room where all the paint and everything's going to be stored and all the mixing will be done and everything, and put a door in that end. But like everything, it takes time. So it's still an absolute shambles, just stuff laid everywhere. But the main thing is just to get everything here. So a lot of the stuff that was at home was to do with lax line. So basic, all that lot on the floor there, that shelving, all that lot there was down at home. That cabinet thing was down at home. Lax lines in the corner. It was all split up all over the place. So I need to shift all this stuff to put my desk in there. And I've been and bought a brush. Now, some might say I have reached peak dad because I am far too invested in buying this brush. Well, I looked at one yesterday and I was like, that's no good. So, and in fact, even the lad that I bought it from Simon Winstanley's in Laban. And even in the lad I was buying off said, oh, that's a good brush, you've picked well there. I thought, yeah, I know I have, because I have massive Sadat, not too wide, correct strength of bristles, The only thing with it wrong, and I said to him, the only one thing wrong with it, and he said, handle's not long enough. I said, damn right. Needs to be a really long handle for someone who's told me. But that is a winner. Good job. So yeah, like I said, far too invested in buying a brush. But she's a good one, so hopefully it'll last a long time. So I'm going to crack on and get some jobs done and get some tidying done and get some sorting out and just generally try and make some sense of the mess that is this shambles.